Alright, about to roll off the grid, and I was trying to just turn laps without putting a lap down, and I thought going down pit road would do that. So I qualified with a 1 minute, 1 second lap, which then put me ahead of people who didn't qualify, so that didn't work out as I planned. So, yeah, we are starting 26th out of a 34 car field, and we'll see how this goes. Have not been in this car forever, but feeling a bit loose. And then we're at terrible Texas, so pretty much what I'm looking for is to finish so that I have something to post, but we also have quite a few ego idiots in this, unfortunately, so I'm sure it's going to be a mess. 90 laps, pretty much just don't want to get lapped. I think that would be a good finish for me, but we'll see. Number 12 car might have a little speed, but we'll see what everyone ends up doing and see how many wrecks we have to avoid.
Inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear. Inside. Still there, inside. Still there at the bottom.
Just taking it easy.
Clear inside.
Don't want to deal with anyone at the moment. Need to get the feel of the car, and
Still there, hold your line.
I made one change on the OSR setup, hoping that it will help long run,
7, 9.
and we'll just feel this out, see what the race is going to be like. I mean, I don't remember the last time I've ran these, but you kind of have to drive them, but not as much as I would like you to have to. But later on, I think it's going to be a management of tight. 25 cars heading backwards. At least there's a lot of room for people to move up in turn 1 and 2. The only good thing about it. I wouldn't mind seeing this thing go 90 green, and hopefully have a bit of speed once I figure it out. We got Nathaniel behind us again. We always seem to end up in the same spot in these races. And then someone's internet is not helping them out. Car's not feeling too bad. Although I got on the white line there, that's going to shove us up. We'll let the 17 go, because there's no one behind us.
30.42, clear inside.
Little shaky there on exit. I mean, at least the car sounds good. That's the only thing we can say. Supra, though, is also really good looking. So the 14 puts it in the wall.
30.745.
He's going to let us go as he lost a lot of speed and got a lot of damage. I don't think he actually got too much damage. He's got a little bit of fender damage, but I'm not even sure how he did that. Might have just been a bit of lack of focus.
30.416.
So far, surprisingly good racing. but also pretty hard to do anything too wide. So I guess lots of single file racing, and that's making it easier for us to go green for a bit.
30.425.
Don't have the speed though. I mean, we're not catching these guys, so. Maybe later on. I'm getting more confident in the car though. And apparently I'm doing my session best lap right now, so. I guess that shows you how slow I've been going.
312.
There is a whine in this car that I just, not me. There's like this really, I think it's the transmission, but for some reason I am noticing it massively in this car. Didn't really get through that turn good. So release notes came out, and if you haven't read them yet, we've got Nashville Super Speedway coming, which I'm excited about because it's a new track. Not new, but it's a new track to us, and it's kind of unique. I know a lot of people think it's a cookie cutter. It's got that same shape, but it is narrower, it's concrete, and it's a 1.3 mile track, so a little bit smaller, and it is, at least in ARCA Sim Racing, it was one of the biggest pain in the ass tracks to race, just because it's so narrow. The turn, you do a turn off of 4 and then it goes straight for a bit, unless they completely screwed the track, which they very well could have. But it's like you go straight and then do a little kink instead of this tri-oval stuff, or instead of a long bend like Las Vegas. It's just, it's a lot different. I think it'll be great with the Silver Crown. I also think IndyCar fixed will be really fun. Stock cars, there's a reason that they stopped going there. It's just doesn't really provide that great of racing, but maybe now with these new packages where the cars really can't do a hell of a lot of anything, maybe it'll provide better racing in real life. But I'm happy. It's a, you know, I want to see Pikes Peak, I want to see Mobile, if that's still around. I want to see Memphis. You know, I want to see all of these old tracks that the Busch Series used to go to. And luckily, NASCAR Cup going to Nashville randomly out of nowhere to help drive up interest in getting the short track at the fairgrounds back on the schedule has allowed us to get the Super Speedway, and that will be coming out on Wednesday. And then, even better than that, we get the Red Bull Ring, which, if you don't follow Formula One or road course racing or any other game that deals with road course racing, Red Bull Ring is an amazing track. It is fast. It's got some good turns. I don't think there's even a chicane on the damn thing. It is a good track, and it's got some variants that will be good, and it's going to provide a really, really fun road course for us to race on. and we need more F1 tracks. So that is another one coming out. The dirt side didn't really get any updates, but if you think about it, we got a ton of updates throughout the season, and they very well could be doing that through the next season too. No new damage model on dirt stuff. The paved street stock is getting the new damage model, and then I think there was a few others, but nothing. I think it was mostly road course stuff, and then some updates to the way the sidewall works on some of the cars that were climbing the wall. Apparently they had the sidewall modeled to have the same amount of grip as the tread, which is weird, but I guess maybe when you're modeling a tire, you're not thinking about what the side of the tire is going to do when it's touching something. So maybe we'll see some different reactions when you hit the wall or when you're sitting on the side of the car after flipping. I don't know. AI wise, we're getting the street stock for AI. Not happy about that. Not a car that I like to drive. But we are getting a lot of short tracks. Lanier, Southern National, Thompson, and a couple others of the free ones, I think. So that means I can start doing more short track racing in trucks as long as it's better than what USA was. Maybe South Boston's one of them. Definitely going to take these cars to South Boston. That's a track that should have never left the schedule. So we'll be doing some of that this week 13. And then for the road side, they've got a different way of handling 1Xs at Spa, and they're going to roll it out to other tracks where you have to have all 4 tires off the racing surface to get a 1X. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. People are going to, you're still going to have the same problem. You're still going to have people, you know, looking at like, oh, NASCAR can do this at COTA in real life, but we're getting scored for this. That's not going to change. What will change is being able to use a bit more outside the white line than you normally would, and that will line up with what you see in Formula 1 scoring of off tracks. So it'll be an improvement, but we still need to get, if they can do that for a 4X, then they can just remove them altogether for tracks when a Cup car goes there or when IndyCar goes there. They should be able to do that. They need to figure out a way to pull that off. What else was in the notes? They did some changes, minor changes to the blimp cam that I'm really excited about, because it is something I've been asking for a while. You can only make the blimp radius go to 100 and no smaller, so you can't get it to fly in a tighter circle. I think now that drones are becoming a part of broadcasts, they've decided to narrow up that. The next thing that we need is to be able to adjust the oh god, I can't even think of the word now. I was gonna sound smart, but now I just sound stupid. It's eccentricity, I think. So how close to a circle it is, or how far away from a circle it is. So kind of like an orbit, if you've ever played Kerbal or do anything with space. I wish they would add that, so that you could essentially just make a straight line that goes back and forth, or, you know, get a better line for some of these short tracks that aren't, you know, they've got the longer straightaways. We're about to get lapped, but we are finally on the back of someone. That only took 5 hours, and I think he actually hit the wall, so.
Outside.
Slowly catching these people, but very slowly. I don't know how we're still green. 27 laps in.
31.346.
I will take it though. But as for cars that they've added for AI, just street stock for oval, and then another Porsche. I think it's might be the new Porsche that they're releasing, the GT3 Porsche. Another one in the wall. 33 backed out of it big time. That's going to allow us to sneak past him. Although I drove in a little deep to try to do that. And a little wiggle, and a caution. Well, that sucks. I was looking forward to passing a few people. So yeah, overall good build. Especially when you think about what all they released mid-season with the new next gens. We're getting an updated Spec Racer Ford with the transmission that I should be able to shift. The MX-5 is going to a sequential, so that'll help me there. And updated 1987 NASCAR Legend stuff. God, these guys do not know how to pace. We're miles behind, guys. We do have people a lap down, but I do not trust. Yeah, we should be able to pit. Pace car's not on our screen anymore. Tire-wise, we have 4 sets of tires, so we're okay there.
Car 29 got the lucky dog, let them pass on the outside.
I changed up a bit of the fire suit. Got to looking at it, and it looked a bit like a walking penis. So I expanded the black part on the top front. Looks much better now.
Move it, move it.
All right, so we lose the spot to the 33. I think we... No, I don't think we gained a spot on anyone.
Line up,
We're just slow. I mean, we didn't gain a lot there. Tires were 81, 85. I don't have that other graphic up. I'm not going to use that just because I'm trying to limit the amount of extra crap I have running while I'm doing these races, and hoping that'll help a bit with a few of the issues that I'm seeing. But yeah, it's going to be a good build. It's annoying that it's out on Wednesday, but kind of a good thing because tomorrow my wheel is supposed to show up, so I'll get to get that all set up and then deal with the build videos on Wednesday when they come out. Sorry, was reading some comments on YouTube because the yellow is taking too long. A couple other things that they added: when you're doing AI racing, you can now add pace laps. That way you can do 4 or 5 pace laps if you really want to, like real world. You can reduce the amount of laps under a caution or add laps under a caution. So when I say for AI, it also means for hosted. And
one to go. Next time by.
yeah, there's a few other things, but obviously content is the big one. They've reverted the tires back on the stock cars now, so clearly that was a change to make it look better on TV, because they didn't improve them, they just reverted them back. So take that how you will, but to me it sounds like they changed them to make it easier to drive, which is a little disappointing, but I'm sure they're getting a lot of money from doing all this NASCAR stuff, even if it's just getting lots of new members. So part of the trade-off. All right, what is gonna happen now?
Get ready, going green.
We're in 21st. Lots of cars behind us now. Don't know why or how that happened.
Pace car is off.
But we're gonna go a little harder this time.
Green flag, green flag.
And hopefully not spin out because of it.
1 minute, 23.3.
But we don't need to get ourselves as far back as we did. And 9 cars getting a little loose. I got a little loose looking at him because that always seems to happen.
Inside. Clear. Car outside.
Got one car up on the wall.
Clear high.
Amazingly, he didn't lose as much time as I thought he would there.
31.601.
Little contact ahead. They're okay, they're okay. They're not okay. That should have slowed down.
Car outside, too wide.
I don't know why that guy just turned left there. Race is over.
Closed, pit road is closed. Pass up 31. Car, you've got some damage. Let's get that fixed.
Well, tried to just blast through it, because, yeah, and then I think I made that all worse. That one's on me. Shouldn't have tried to Days of Thunder it.
Just keep hitting your marks.
And the other cars, right?
Left up 34. Carbide, you had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road is now open.
Well, we're in 14th after taking out most of the field.
Catch up.
Unfortunately, this engine's going to blow, and we're going to have required repairs. That was one of the worst reactions I've ever had to a wreck. I just looked low. I thought, all right, I can make it down there and get past all these people. The other dude turned down thinking the same thing, and I look like a dumbass. So that's all on me. Turn the engine off. What do we got? Required only 26. We're still in this thing. I'll just keep going because I got nothing else to race. I don't want the time to be a spoiler to you, so we'll see what we can do here. All my fault, though. That was just very stupid. Let's take a look at it. So, dude loses it or gets hit. And I just try to blast through on the bottom and totally fuck it up. It would have been a slightly less damaging wreck. But, yeah, I mean, all these guys were going to wreck no matter what. I wasn't part of that, but 27 car, I completely cleaned him out. Because he started diving down like he needed to, and here I come in, just practically full fucking throttle. Yeah, that was some really stupid shit. Don't know why I did it. I don't know. I cannot tell you why my brain that time thought gun it up and turn left. Sometimes I get it really wrong. That was one of those times. Turn this thing off again. We want to take the tape all the way off. At least I didn't. I was scared that I caused the whole thing and just ran into them as they were checking up to miss a wreck. So at least most of them were going to wreck out. But unfortunately, I took that guy out. Just stupid. I don't know. I don't know why I decided to attack there. Don't know. I am blown away by my stupidity on that one. Alright. Air 1 to green. We're going to fire up.
Okay, punch it.
Am I stuck in the pits now? No. Are we getting fuel? Are we getting tires?
That's it, go!
Oh no. I think this thing's really broke. I think we're going to be better off right now waiting for the field to go. Oh no, they're not that far ahead of us. But let those guys go by at least.
One left to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Catch up, 33. Go.
I'm not sure this thing will be able to handle any speed. If it can make speed.
Get ready, going green.
Lots of broken cars.
The pace car is off, be ready. Green, green, green.
Honestly, I do not know what the hell I was thinking there. I mean, that was just stupid.
1 minute, 5.13.
Oh yeah, we're off pace. As you would expect. Oh, it don't turn. So we are off pace and don't even have corner speed. Thing is out of whack. Like, I'm sure you can see the little white thing around the little key around the gear and speed. You see I'm turning left quite a bit. Alright, we're wrecking back here. Well, let's just gun it past this one.
33.998.
I think that guy went on pit road, so he's going to have an unsafe entry, most likely. At least it's stable. I was worried it was going to want to, like, spin out through the corner. Not so. It is very pushing tight. So, we are 2 laps down.
7, 8, 4.
And if we get a caution just at the right time, we might be able to get a wave around. But probably just need to fix it.
Slow car down low. Go high.
I believe that guy blew an engine, and is he turning back up on the track to cause a caution?
32.738.
It looks like he is. No, maybe not. Leaders are 13 seconds behind. They will be closing.
Slow car down low.
Very fast. Another slow car down low. I think some people are blowing engines.
32.833.
We're into 23rd. Maybe people just aren't so bored that they're saying, okay, I don't want to run this anymore. But with week 13, there's so little to do that might as well just do this. Oh, no, looks like they had penalties? No. We got someone to race now, the 30 car. Sure, he's gonna catch us. He didn't look like he had too much damage.
33.142.
I'm actually very surprised at how fast this thing is actually going. Did not think that would happen.
Inside.
Good luck to the leaders getting through all of us.
Still there at the bottom. Clear.
I mean, we're about to pass a guy.
Car outside. 33.027. Stay low. There is a car
And
on
we get the
high
caution that I
side.
needed.
Yellow flag is out.
2.3 seconds away from being lapped.
Pit road is closed.
If everyone
Catch
pits,
up 20. Car, catch up 20.
Fuck it, let's
Car.
take the wave around. I think we got a better chance of getting on the lead lap and then getting a lucky dog than we do getting damage fixed and being any quicker than this. See the pace cars here? We need to go all the way around and catch them. Please go.
Pace car.
Please go.
Left up 20. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Okay, we haven't caught the pace car yet.
Left up 20. Carbide. You had
Don't
the
know why you're
position when
slowing
the yellow
down.
flag came out.
This entire back of the field is really bad about that. None of us can pit back here anyways, so... Hopefully these guys are all laps down.
Car 25. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
I think they are. Yes, they are. So we'll get the wave around. And then we'll be well, I think we'll be me and the 30 car 1 lap down, and everyone else ahead of us is going to be on the lead lap. So then it's going to be even more likely we get the lucky dog, because we're getting closer to the end of the race. They're going to start wadding them up. So, positives, right? Got to think of the positives here.
Pit road is now open.
Although I shouldn't be in this situation, but dumbass brain decided to do something stupid. Instead of react how I always do to a wreck and slow down. I mean, we've seen that for a whole corner. I just kept going, alright, let's not lose time. I was freaking slow, too. I don't know. Don't know what I was thinking. That guy decided he does not want to be on the lead lap. So he's also going to be 1 lap down, which means there'll be 3 of us now. Our water and our oil's fine. I probably could get a little more speed with tape back on it, but I'm not even gonna, like, there's no need to risk blowing up. And it could still blow up on me. But now I think we just have to hope this turns into a caution fest. We get back on the lead lap and pick up some stupid positions from people wrecking. Yeah. It's week 13. A lot more people running this because there's little to do. But that was all me. There's no reason I should be in that wreck. And I made it worse for a lot of people, so. Normally I don't apologize for things. But that one was so stupid that, yeah, needed to say sorry for that. So we're going back to 1 lap down.
Go. Next time by 1 minute 35.1.
Figured the 20 car wouldn't figure it out.
Closed. Pit road is closed. Left us 20. Car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Left us 33. Car by.
What are we doing?
Left us 20. Car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
What the fuck is happening? Alright, the guy just came out of the pits, that's what. Was worried timing got really stupid, but 33 just beat us out before the pit road closed.
Catch star 20, go.
All right.
About to go green, stay focused.
Let's see some big wrecks here.
The pace car is off, be ready. Green,
20.
green.
Dude, you got to pay attention. I know none of this matters, but
49.741.
go high, let these guys go. We're not gonna race to get the lucky dog, so
Clear inside.
we just gotta hope we get there.
Car inside.
They're like 3 wide going into 3.
Clear inside.
Pretty much I need a wreck before we get lapped again. And we're gonna need about 3 of them to get the lucky dog.
34.137.
not turning at all. I think I'm just actually overdriving it, thinking that it's broke and I'm not really going that fast. And I'm still overdriving turn 1 because turn 1 sucks.
5-2.
Engine started to sound a bit choppy there at the high end, so it could blow up.
Slow car down low.
Leaders 14.5 seconds behind. Twelve and a half seconds behind. 11.5.
3, 7, 8.
Ten and a half. Losing up quick.
Inside. Clear inside.
Big push.
33.497.
Oh, still no turn. Alright, well, 7 seconds away from being lapped. Again, to go 2 laps down. But, yeah, at this rate, not enough wrecking and not enough speed to even stay up here. A big puff of smoke. Maybe someone blinked, or maybe someone blew an engine. Yep, looks like 20 car blew an engine.
Slow car down low.
And now we got the field coming towards us. Just go down here.
7.
That's going to be the safest bet. I know that was pretty chicken streakerish and might have scared them, but it's better than me having to deal with them coming up off the corner. It worked out like I planned, luckily, and didn't wipe out the field.
Inside. Clear inside.
They were just really close on each other, and I didn't want to be on the outside going as slow as I am, because that's very easy to get ran into with that. So we've moved up to 22nd, but we're about to drop back down to 23rd because 12 seconds behind us is someone on the same lap. And I assume that we're the slowest person out on track, so. Yeah, he's slightly quicker than us. But still, he's gonna catch us in about 15, 20 laps. Or less. Could be about 10 laps. Looks like maybe he's a second or a second and a half faster. Still at 10 seconds. Leave the bottom open.
Inside. Clear inside. 33.96.
Yeah, he's about 2 seconds quicker. Yep, it's looking 2 seconds a lap, second and a half a lap, right around there. So he'll be here in just a few laps. As will the leaders again. They are 9 seconds behind. I just have to go so slow on that high side that it is going to be too dangerous for me to be up there. So we will let the whole pack go once again. And it's going to work out just in time. Not as close.
34.629.
Everything's spread out a lot more, so we should be okay. And these guys are tight on each other. No need for me to get up in their way. 21's spinning out. Are we going to get wrecked? No. Looked like he was losing it. Now this is a bad spot for me to be in. Did not want to be here.
42.478.
Unfortunately I was. Luckily they were smart enough not to run into the back of me. Just run into the wall. It's gonna be a rough week 13 if I find a way to wreck myself in every race.
34.853. Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside. Inside. Clear.
Alright, so I think 23rd is the farthest we can go back. We're 3 laps down now.
34.59.
That means there's 17 laps left. So we still can pass people if they die, but I think the only way we're getting a caution is if it's due to someone running into me. So nearing the point where I just pull in and give up now. No one else is going to blow up. Let's see how spread out the leaders are now. It's still pretty much on top of each other, top 5. don't ever want to go back down to the bottom of 3 and 4 on the apron, because coming out in the tri-oval, that was not good.
4.319.
Not sure what's happening with the 30 car. He might have blown up. He is pulling off the track. Or he might just be smarter than me to get out of the way. I don't feel the leaders are catching me quite as quick.
Inside 34.444. Clear.
I don't know, those numbers aren't coming at me as fast as before. I think we're okay just to stay on track. And they do look more spread out. Alright, we're going to go back up to 22nd place now. Just get out of the way.
Car inside.
I thought I could do one more time around the bottom, but then I seen how quick he was coming at me, and that was just not going to be good.
Inside. Still there. Inside. Clear.
Everything's spread out enough now that
4.5.
we're okay just staying on track.
Clear inside.
If they run into me now, then
Inside.
they're just stupid.
Clear. Car inside. Clear. Inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
Have to concentrate a hell of a lot more this broken slow
Inside.
than I normally do. I think they just turned the lights on. Holy shit, my cockpit just got extremely bright. Really wish they could find a way to make the lights be on before the sun goes under the horizon. But there's some weird
Clear.
shader thing that prevents them from doing that right now. That's why it gets a little too dark right before the lights come on.
34.
And why you all of a sudden get that big bright moment when they do come on.
Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear.
Oh, that wasn't me. I didn't cause that.
35.1.
That dude just had a moment. Oh man, I feel like my right front is about to blow.
Car inside. Clear
It did
inside.
not want to turn at all there.
Car inside.
Alright, so
4.8.
we are now inside the point where I'm not going to be able to really pass anyone if they wreck. So we're just going to pit and call it a race because
Inside.
this thing is getting worse and worse and worse. And we're 5 laps down, 4 laps down, about to be 5 laps down with 7 to go. I know there's green, white checkers and everything, but honestly, that felt like the right front was going to blow. Not sure it was, but definitely felt like it was getting close to. So And that was just making us slower and slower and slower. So, tires 33.95. Was I smoking that whole time? I hope not. No, alright, good. It's like, shit. I didn't even see that. So yeah, 33.95. It's a little tight. Left sides weren't even getting used. Man. Was I ahead of shoot? Yeah, I was. So, we got all we could. Let's go see what caused the wrecks and yellows and see people run into walls. I thought we were going to get a twofer out of him with the walls, but did not happen. We saw that one happen. '16 almost took the 31 out. 15 hard into the wall. 9 gets a little wobble on the straightaway, very easy to do. 30 car heading towards the wall, big time. He lifts in time. Should have lifted a little earlier, but it's alright. You didn't plow into the field when they were wrecking like I did. Crunch. I'm gonna get another crunch. Big crunch. Ooh. Big ass wiggle. And a crunch. And a big crunch. Everyone's just hitting that damn wall. Oh, it's a pay-to-wreck idiot. He hits the wall. Pay-to-wreck. What's he gonna do? He's gonna wreck. Looks like a really good setup. Alright, we're under caution. What caused the caution? We didn't even see that. Caution.
We're done. Get going.
Still nothing. What the hell brought out the caution? What brought out the caution? What am I missing? Was it this guy down on the apron? Is it this guy?
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
It was this guy. He just stopped on the track. Let's see where this guy ended up. 11. Lots of messages afterwards. Unfortunately, where did Cook finish? Oh, you were the guy I was yelling at. Sorry, I was angry with myself and impatient with pacing. Alright, let's watch some more wrecking, which will be the 4 hitting the back of the 21. Alright, now, let's see. Let's take a look at this. 21 gets all weird on corner entry, really slow, and then has a wiggle, and the 4 hits him. 28 goes to miss him. 34 not slowing down enough, plows him. 34 then pushes through him. 31 checks up perfectly fine. He gets through and barely misses me being a dumbass and just coming all the way across the track. I couldn't even control it at that point. 31 gets 14th place, gets the freaking save of the day. That dude, I don't normally just talk to people, but that was impressive. I mean, impressive and lucky, and he used his brakes, unlike that dumbass in the yellow car right there. 27, I'm sorry. 20 cars slowed up. I'm just like, let's... I mean, I couldn't even get down to the bottom. I was working my way there, but I just flat out destroyed him. I think we all would have been destroyed anyways, because what's happening here? 15... No. But yeah, that was so stupid. Just the dumbest fucking thing I have ever done. Not ever done, but that I've done today. Let's see what all we lost there. So, 32 I rating, 0.05 safety rating. Yeah, that was so stupid. I apologize to anyone for that if you're watching. If you got wrecked because of that. That was just dumb. No way. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing, but hopefully you didn't see that one coming, since I put a full video out and were entertained by the rest of it. So, thanks for watching.